drink a cheers.
Cheers.
Yes. Ooh, tap that. And welcome back to As Told by MJ, where we sit and get real about the journey of entrepreneurship, mental health, and everything in between. Now today, you guys, I'm so excited to be sitting down with two incredible women, Tasha and Michelle, the dynamic duo behind Royal Queens Poker, one of the amazing Black woman-owned poker league, creating safe spaces for players to feel seen, respected, and empowered. So you guys, take a cheers. Let's take a shot. We're doing As Told by MJ and Junie BJ a little bit different, y'all. I'm behind the scenes. So let's get a shot. Yes. Period. So Tasha, Shell, tell me a little bit about you guys.
Well, I'm Natasha, and this is Michelle, and we are here to talk to you more about Royal Queens Poker.
Now tell us a little bit about why did you guys get into Royal Queens Poker? I mean, because you guys both do different things. So can we get a story? Like, how did we get here to Royal Queens Poker?
Absolutely. So even though we both have had different career journeys and stuff like that, poker has definitely always been a passion of both of ours for many, many years. So we actually met in the poker world many years ago, and we played for other leagues in around Georgia and stuff like that, worked for other leagues, stuff like that. And it came to a point where we just kind of were chatting. Tasha was doing her own thing with poker, and we were chatting about just some of the holes in this business, in this industry. One being a safe space for women, especially women of color, and seeing people that look like us in those big tournaments like the World Series of Poker and on TV and casinos and stuff like that. Another one being having a teaching environment where people can learn how to play, where it's not like spades and you're just like, oh, you don't know how to play spades? And
they do that. They do that. Yes, they don't.
They just,
you can't sit at the table if you don't know how to play.
Right.
That's so true.
But we're not going to teach you how to play.
Absolutely.
So we wanted to open that up to people and just rebuilding a community. Tasha says this all the time, that back in her day,
oh, stop, Tasha. You're not that old, are you? We always feel like we old, don't we?
We from different times, but back in her day there was a sense of community and neighborhood and all these things, and we just don't have that anymore. So
absolutely.
We wanted to build that within our club.
Absolutely. I think also it was just out of frustration and love for the game.
I love that.
And the frustration part was the fact that we weren't in those spaces and places.
I like that.
Or we were idolized as sexual, something sexual. And we wanted to tone that down. We wanted to make that environment safe for women. Women make up about 5% in WSOP, and I think Black women make up about 0.5% of that. So we have that huge gap in a male-dominant world, and we just wanted to bring people that look like us a chance and give them an opportunity to really, grow within this sport.
It's time to change those numbers. And, once we put our fingers on something,
it's magic.
It's magic.
It is.
I think just getting more people to know about poker and to learn about it and getting us out there is going to make a huge difference.
Right.
And it already has.
And know that this isn't just a women's league only poker.
Yes.
We wanted to at one point in time, but we knew that we needed our entire community in order to do this the way that we see it in our vision. Our vision has changed. It's gotten bigger. Oof. And that's because at the end of the day, we look back and it's because of our community.
And our guys don't play about us.
No.
So.
Listen, because you guys created a whole big, amazing community. Now, before we get too deep, if you could describe Royal Queens Poker in one word, what would it be? And you guys got to both give me one word.
Each?
And if you don't, in 5 seconds, you have to take a drink.
Mine's fierce.
Okay. Ooh, 5 seconds quick.
Groundbreaking.
Ooh. Was that one word or two?
I think
Groundbreaking.
I think it's one.
Take a drink. Take a drink. Yes.
I don't need an excuse.
Drink together. Cheers. Yes. Now, another fun question, because I know we're about to get deep, but who is the better player in poker between you two? Be honest.
Tasha's the better player.
Yeah.
No. I'm not afraid to admit it, and I don't know. I mean, she also she's been in the industry a little bit longer than me. She's older than me, so I'm not, don't get me wrong, though. Don't underestimate me. Don't underestimate me.
I was going to say we both have different playing styles.
Yes.
I think she takes a little bit more risk and a little edgier.
Definitely.
I'm more of the patience. I just saw where somebody said under my winning last week, it was like, oh, it's hard to beat her because she's patient.
Okay.
Patience is definitely part of this game, but I think that we both carry a good, strong game, and you will see us in the WSOP circuit events real soon.
Absolutely. I would love to go heads up with my partner.
Can you tell us what that event is? Because some of us don't know what that is.
Yeah, I was going to say, you keep saying WSOP.
Yeah, you got to give us the whole shebang. Yes, can you tell us?
WSOP is the World Series of Poker.
I love it.
The head
It's like the
US.
Super Bowl.
In the U.S. There's others as well, but this is the huge one, and it's in Vegas. But they do have circuit events that come around throughout the states and cities that's near you. We have one that's coming up August 15th. Well, a seat that we've had help stakenly for one of our players is August the 15th in Cherokee at Harris. So
I love that.
So what it gives you opportunity to kind of feel a bigger game, what it feels like. You play with aunties.
Playing with the big leagues.
Yeah. And so it's getting out of the entertainment piece of poker and really sitting them into
like the professional.
Yeah. And that's our goal. Our goal is to put more faces that look like us.
Exactly.
In those areas.
Yeah.
So.
And I'm happy you said that, because building something this unique is not easy at all. And that's why I said take a drink before we get into these deep combos.
I'll drink to that one.
I will too. I will cheers to that. But it's not easy.
No.
And what are some of the challenges you guys faced in the beginning, especially doing it together, getting both point of views, because it's not easy. It's hard. And doing it with someone else, everybody has emotions. Sometimes it's good and sometimes it's bad, but coming together is the best part. How do you guys, what was a challenge? The biggest challenge when you first started?
The biggest one was being taken seriously.
Yeah.
Ooh,
that was the biggest. We ran into areas of, y'all, why you, or, no, I'm not going to pay you that.
Right. Yeah.
Or you didn't do enough.
Yeah.
And ours is unique because we do it a little differently. We hold our tournament directors accountable for sales and tracking that because we want to show that growth in there. So I think that was one of the main things.
Yeah. So just to kind of elaborate on that for people who don't know. So we play in different bars and restaurants, and our goal is to increase the sales of the venue. By incentivizing our players to buy food and drink for extra chips. So it's a win-win because we bringing them players and guests to patronize their restaurant, and in return, we get a nice place to play, and they usually sponsor a prize for us. So like she said, not only from the venues being taken seriously, but also some of the new players, not thinking that we were going to be around. Maybe this was like a play thing. We were trying to see, what y'all doing type of thing. So that, what you said, my MJ, I'm like, I think in the beginning coming together, we were definitely on the same page, and we didn't have a lot of opposition there. We clearly kind of put out the vision which was so much smaller than what it ended up being. So I think that's what made it
that's what makes it beautiful. That's what makes it beautiful.
That's what made it easier because we're like, well, let's just do this and see. Yeah. And then it was just like, oh shit, like
y'all doing this.
We're doing this. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
Who are all these people?
Right.
So the crazy part about it was I really thought it was going to blow up much faster than it did the first couple of months in because of our names in the industry.
Ooh, that's a good way to put it. Yeah.
But
it doesn't work like that. Don't work like that.
Our faithful 5 to 10 that was hard and kept our vision and just kept pushing us out there. But the newer players that we have a different player base than the other leagues that's been playing for years, stealing each other's players. We're creating new players.
Yes. And that's a different thing. Now, we can't skip over and make it seem like it's easy.
No.
In those moments where it's like, oh my gosh, you got the same people. Nobody's, here when you first start. What are 2 things you guys both do that keep you sane and keep you like in a moment where you can keep going? Yeah, I thought y'all had all the questions. It ain't gonna happen. Hell yeah.
I'm still trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm still trying.
But you keep going.
Sometimes,
it's hard.
Where it is definitely hard. It's always hard. But I think taking a break when you need a break is very important. Realizing when you need to step away. Realizing when you need to rely on your partner and communication. I mean, that's important. Take it away.
Yes, I love it.
Relationship, partnership,
I love
whatever.
it.
So definitely having to learn each other's communication styles.
I love that.
Each other.
A good balance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what's been the most rewarding part of creating this safe space for your players?
Oh my God, our community.
Yes.
I have to say our community because once again, like we said, we came in here to bring more women in the game, not just a whole culture.
Come on. And y'all do. Y'all are literally lit.
Changing the culture of what poker looks like.
Yes.
Because we have been in those arenas where we didn't feel comfortable, but we wanted to still play. So that part was the frustrating piece of it. Yeah. So I definitely say our community because they show up even on our down nights. Yes. They show up on our grand nights. And
if we tired,
they still show up. And not only do they, but they bring their families. Yes. They come and celebrate their birthdays with us. Like it's huge. It's the community for me, for sure.
I have to agree tenfold. We didn't even realize that would be a part of our vision.
Come on.
It just happened. So seeing that when that wasn't even the goal, it has just been, there's just no words for it. Like I said, there's people in our league that don't play about us. So they, they're with us 10 toes down. There's people who've played with us on day one that are still playing with us every single day.
They promote us.
And they promote us and they refer new venues and new TDs and everything. So it's just beautiful.
And I'm happy you said something about the locations. How many locations are you guys at right now?
9.
9
locations.
Okay. So what was like the moment when you guys like realized, oh my gosh, we're at 9 places and we love, like, you guys see the growth. Like, what was that moment? Like, was it at the 5th location, 2nd location, 3rd location? When somebody finally said yes?
For me, it was last month. It was last month because it was like we were just celebrating our 1-year anniversary. And literally, we got 3 locations back to back to back. And it was locations that sought us out. And one was a referral, and one called us because we had been in one of their other restaurants. So they just came out of nowhere, and it was just like, hey, we need you guys, and we're like,
wow,
okay. So okay, I
love that.
And we're so used to it that it was just like, okay, we just jumped in, we knew what to do.
Yes.
But it was also like, oh shit, we got 9 locations now. So, now it's time to hire more people. Now it's time to get more equipment. Now it's time to do all these things. So that was my oh shit moment.
I feel like for my oh shit moment when we gained 5 locations and they were steady.
Yeah.
Because we were getting locations, and then all businesses are not going to be good for this.
Come on.
Okay.
Come on.
My saying is all money isn't good money as well. So we had to, I don't want to say fire, but we had to end some relationships on good terms.
And how do you end it on good terms? Don't act like you're just going to walk away from that.
No.
How do you end it on good terms? Somebody needs to know.
So just being respectful.
Communication.
Yeah,
And
communication.
communicating properly and not placing the blame on either.
Right.
It's just really saying, you know what?
Thank you for the opportunity.
We thank you for the opportunity, and
Absolutely.
maybe they're down the road.
Down the road,
and down the road has happened.
Oh yeah,
You know, it didn't happen in
That's
one location,
true.
but they called us
It's
and
so
said,
true.
What about this
Try
location?
this location.
Try this one.
Because we
Yes.
ended on good terms.
Yes,
And it wasn't. We didn't back talk or
No.
backlash on anybody. It just
No.
was like, hey, this isn't a good time for this.
And that's tough, though.
It is.
It's tough. And people don't take that serious either. They have their own perspective. Sometimes they get mad. How do you handle that when they do get upset? Do you just like let them cool down? That's your perspective. Let them chill, or do you just?
It just depends.
Okay.
I think all situations are different. Like for instance, we can talk about poker players. There's certain poker players that has been truly pissed off at us. We let them have a day.
Yep.
And sometimes they'll come back to us
Because they lost?
before.
Just
it
a
could be
business?
anything.
Okay,
It could be
okay.
a ruling. It could
Wow.
be- it could
It's
be
like
anything.
basketball with the
It's very
referees.
emotional. Like,
It is.
Yeah.
It's a sport. You
I
know?
love
So
it.
It's emotional, and it's a competitive sport, so it
Yes.
gets emotional.
Okay.
They get mad at us for being black that day. I don't know.
Okay.
Sometimes they can be mad at us, especially if we're playing that night.
Right.
Because come on.
Taking them
Playing,
out.
we're
They'll be
taking
like,
them out.
You're the owner.
You're
You should be able
scamming.
to play."
You're a scammer. That's why I can't play.
That's what they
Because I'm going to
say,
feel the
like,
same way. Well, then this is funny. This is a good question. A funny question. Who's most likely to throw shade at the poker table but still win?
Out of the two of us,
Yep.
I'm gonna say me.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
she's a trash talker.
What-
She
I'm
is.
down on that.
When I'm playing, I forget that I'm the owner of the league.
Yeah.
I'll be like, yo.
There's times
friend,
where she's had to be like,
Bring it
"Friend."
down.
And I love
'Cause
that.
Once I don't have the collared shirt on, it's fair game. So
It's like, relax, girl. It's not that deep.
Yes, it's not. We could make it that deep if you wanted to.
But it does get that deep.
It does.
It does get that serious.
Sure, yeah.
Okay. I have, you guys want to do a cheers? I didn't ask you guys how y'all felt about the drink. I didn't even get a chance to ask y'all about
It
that.
has like a grapefruit type of.
Ooh, if you can name that drink based off of a Royal Queen's Poker, like a piece or anything, what would you name it?
Royal flush.
It does
Ooh,
look like a
Yeah,
royal
it looks like a royal flush.
y'all are nasty. How'd y'all get that?
It does look like a royal flush.
Yeah.
I have another funny question. What's the most outrageous or funniest thing someone has said at you at the poker table? Said to you or at the poker table, either one. And y'all was like, I know you lying.
Mine was, if you ever decide to go back, just keep me in mind. Meaning relationship wise.
No!
That's why we created Royal Queen.
Right.
Yeah. Say that one more time. Say what was the funny thing again. We need that shade.
That's why we created Royal Queen.
Ooh, is that a little shady?
A little bit.
Yeah, I like it.
Once
But it's
again,
also a boundary.
It's
It's a boundary.
and that's something
That's
that I
so
was
funny.
going to talk about was boundaries.
I was gonna get in. We getting in.
Yeah, we definitely, you have to have boundaries in this industry because not only is it a competitive sport, but we're doing the entertainment piece of it.
Mm.
So, you know,
And that's
with
not
all
easy.
Entertainment, you're treated sometimes like a bartender.
Ooh,
You know,
yes.
we know bartenders, they put on fantasies for some of their
Strippers,
you know,
too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We love
So
those.
it's almost kind of, it's riding that little edge where you don't want to go too far, but some of them do, and then you have to kind of scale them back, like, no, that's not disrespect.
Yeah.
So,
So Tasha,
I mean, how do you
Shell,
Yeah, I
Tell me a little
I would
bit about
definitely
you
have to
guys.
add, like, just being a woman-owned business, you know, you have to say.
Well, I'm
boundaries,
Natasha.
people
and
that
this is
will try
Michelle,
you just because
we are here to talk to you
a
more
woman
about
and
Royal Queens
whatever. So you just have to again
Now
set
tell
those
us
boundaries.
a little
and
bit
listen.
about
Remember, I've had to remind people.
why did you guys
several
get
times. Remember why
into
what we
Royal
stand for,
Queens
what our mission
Poker?
is. So,
I mean, because you guys both do different
Ooh, and
things.
people
So
get
can we get a
testy when you try
story?
to
Like,
get
how did we
get
get here to
respect.
Royal
Yes.
Queens
But
Poker?
you know what?
Absolutely.
Here
So,
lately, now within
even
our
though we
community,
both have
they tend to
had
listen
different
to
career
us.
journeys and
Our
stuff like that,
TDs,
poker has
tournament
definitely
directors
always been
say
a
that
passion
it's a different story.
both
but
of ours for
boundaries,
many
we have to
years.
realize
So
that's not a
we
luxury.
actually
That
met
is
in
a
the
necessity.
poker world
Come on.
many years ago.
If you don't set
And
boundaries, and
we
I
played
mean,
for other
talk
leagues
about
for
in
time to be
around Georgia
to
and
sit
stuff
back
like
and
that. Worked for
reflect,
other
Yes.
leagues and stuff like that.
to
And
re-energize
it came to a
yourself.
point
Like,
where we
there's
just kind
different
of
types
were
of
chatting.
boundaries. There's boundaries
Tasha
while
was
you're
doing her
at the
own
game.
thing
There's
with poker,
boundaries when you're working
and
on
we were
things
chatting
outside the
about
game.
just
And then
some
there's
of the
just boundaries
holes
for
in
yourself.
yeah,
Because you can lose
in
you really
this
can lose
business,
yourself
in
in
this
this
industry.
industry.
One being a safe
And mental health
space
as
for
well.
women, mental health as well, especially
Yes.
women of
Do
color.
Do you guys,
and,
can you guys recall a
seeing
moment where you
people that
guys
look
felt
us
like,
in those
I'm
big
over it, and not even just
tournaments, like
poker,
we
but just
was poker,
life, and you just,
every other month.
okay. How do you see?
I've had my breakdowns, like she said earlier, like I'm like, okay, let me give her space. Oh, you don't know how to play spades?
And you know they do that. They do
There's too much space.
They don't. You can't sit at the table if you don't know how to play.
That's
so true. Yeah, you can't go
We're not gonna teach you how to play. So we wanted to open that up to people. We can't even lie and say it hasn't happened. There's been many times like, why are we even doing this? Tasha says this all the time. But again, it comes back to our community.
Oh, stop, Tasha. You're not that old, are you? We always feel like we old, don't we?
Event and we have 6, different times, but back in her day, this was worth the sweat and the tears.
Went from your fave 5 to 60 is crazy. That's okay. And I would probably be overwhelmed with all those people and the locations, but you guys are doing, I love that. Now, what makes it a woman dangerous in poker? I like that.
I was about to say that. Yeah.
They're sexual. And unfortunately, women are always targeted to make that environment safe for women. So it's I love to sit down and I think black men only, to be honest.
I love that.
But we're trying to change that scene.
Yes.
With me sitting down with men only, I just wanted to bring like I'm listening to people that look like I'm not paying attention, and give them an opportunity to really. So therefore, I let them assume because we all know within this.
What does it do? It is. It's magic. It is.
More people to know
Okay.
okay.
What does sisterhood mean to you guys?
Right,
and it already has.
This is and know that this isn't to be honest with you, we're business partners. We wanted to at one point in time, but we knew that we needed our entire community, even outside of the way that we see it in our vision. Our vision has changed. Our family bigger, and that's because at the end of the day, it's not just this game.
Our guys don't play about it. No,
listen, because you guys created a whole big amazing community. Now before we get too deep, if you could describe Royal Queens Poker in one word, what would it be? And you guys gotta both give me one word. And if you don't, in 5 seconds, you'll take a drink. If you guys could invite two celebrities,
5 seconds quick,
to sit at your table, or just do you guys have teams for poker? Groundbreaking.
We're talking about that.
Take a drink.
Okay.
Drink together. Cheers.
That's not really a thing.
Now, another fun question. That would be dope.
get deep. But who is
But if you could have, at least go against
poker
2 people.
between you two, be honest.
Tasha's the better player.
Yeah. Or have sit at your table. Either one.
And I mean, she also is.
Okay.
We've shouted out to her like a couple times.
We're gonna make sure we have to get this tag. Princess.
I was gonna say
we need. Oh my God, Rated Princess. We should. Let's hunt her down. Yes, absolutely. She was the bomb for that. Princess Love.
And then my other one.
Okay.
Patience is definitely part of this game. He's one of the ones that broke ground for. We both carry a good, strong game, and and I just love his story and his
Absolutely.
game.
I would love to go hands up with my partner.
Can you tell us what that event is? Because some of us don't know what that is.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you keep saying WSOP.
Yeah, you gotta give us the whole shit, man. Yes, can you tell us?
Poker face.
And it was just shot. They
love
loaned
it.
it to him from
Wow.
like the
Super Bowl.
It is on business. I would love to do poker and just be like ditzy like the movies and just act like I don't know what I'm doing. But would you guys make some have someone do that just to see if they can get away with it?
They do.
Which one of y'all would do it if y'all had to?
I've done it.
Yeah.
What?
Oh yeah, I told you. I go to the table. I sit down with a bunch of
You act
people.
ditzy?
So what it is?
Oh my gosh, I don't even know what's going on. Oh my gosh, is that a queen?
Straight or
Oh my gosh. Listen, I love that. Now, what do we have here? I know I see some merch, and you guys have some outfits. And can you tell us about the merch that you have here and how important it is to have merch to push your brand? And that's why I said take a drink before we get into these tea combos. I will cheers to that. But it's not easy. And what are some of the challenges you guys faced in the beginning? Yeah, especially doing it together. Getting both point of views because it's not easy. It's hard. And doing it with someone else, everybody has emotions. Sometimes it's good and sometimes it's bad, but coming together is the best part. How do you guys, what was the challenge? The biggest challenge when you first started?
The biggest one?
Oh man, we gotta
we
get
that
this
was the biggest. We ran into
get these to our players, so we started selling them to the players.
I like those, and they keep your drinks cool. Okay, listen, I love those. Oh my gosh! Listen, the best of the best. Yes.
Keychains, we had keychains for a while, but this is our newest thing is our hats, and these have gone crazy.
Cause we love a hat.
I didn't realize.
Add some tracks to it.
If
you add some tracks to it, you get a hat in it.
Yeah. So we have a bunch of different colors.
Oh yes.
We have the trucker style. We have the snapback style. We just getting fitted in there. So these have gone absolutely bananas.
I mean, because we love a hat. It's hot outside. The wig is a mess underneath it.
So it's a
listen, I'm like, look, if you add some tracks to the back, you might have a good little thing. You might have something going. Look, put something in there. Okay. So we got the outfits. I love this. So what is next for you guys? What's some, at least give me some up and coming things. You have so many locations, it's hard to say, but what do you guys have coming next?
So our next big thing is that we have next Saturday, what y'all doing type of fundraising. So that we are raising funds for ourselves. MJ, we have I think in the beginning coming together and definitely on the same page. We just signed a lease on our space.
Can we get a cheers to that, please? Can I get a
which was so much smaller.
Yes, I love it.
So I think that was
okay. That's what makes it beautiful. That's what makes it beautiful.
That's what made it easy. So we're like, well, let's just do this and see. And then it was just like, oh shit, like
I'm doing this.
We're doing this. Yeah. So that's
yes.
We're all these people.
Right. Oh my gosh, I love that place.
The Smyrna location, and you can go on our website, royalqueenspoker.com, and RSVP for that event.
Ooh, that's a good one. Put it.
It's free to play.
Doesn't work like that. Don't work like that.
Yeah, you can donate for extra checks and stuff like that. So we want to do more. As we settle into our space, we want to increase our location.
It's gonna be amazing.
We're going to do more training, more
please.
All those things. We want to do more WSOP.
Yes, and that's a different thing. Now we can't skip over and make it seem like it's easy. In those moments where it's like, oh my gosh, you got the same people. Nobody's, here when you first start. What are
and
two
play
things
for
you
bigger
guys
prizes
both
and get
do
more exposure
that keep
like what
you
we just did
sane
last
and keep
week.
you like in a
competed
moment
for
where you
$1
can keep
million
going. Yeah, I
prize.
thought y'all had
So
all the
we give me
questions.
some.
Okay.
I'm still trying to figure it out.
Yeah. But you keep going. It's hard.
We were
It
real
is
unique about this one.
definitely
It's
hard.
always
It's
had
always
10
hard.
players
Yes.
that showed
I think,
up. They contribute to
taking
the
a
pot.
break
It's
when
$1,700
you break is very
seat.
important. Realizing when you
And
need to
we
step
all we
away.
asked the winner to
Realizing
do
when
was
you need
wear
to
our
rely
merch.
on your
Most
partner
businesses
and
ask for a percentage of the
communication.
winnings.
I mean, that's
We
important.
just hope
Take
that
it away.
Yes, I
That's
love
gonna get
it.
this relationship.
coming back to us after he wins.
Partnership. After
I
he
love
wins,
it.
because he's
Solid.
good. Yeah, he's
Definitely.
good.
They're gonna be like, what is that outfit he got on?
Right.
What's that saying
I
on
love
that?
that.
Yes,
A good
and we
balance.
need that.
Yeah.
And we're going to
Okay.
get Princess on that, too.
Now, what's been the most rewarding
Oh my
part
gosh.
of
So we
creating a
have
safe
that. What else do
space
we
for
have?
your
We have anything
players?
else next coming up besides that?
Yes.
Fair enough. So at halftime, we're just in the first month of gaining points.
Yeah,
Not
we are
just keeping track of
Come on. And y'all do. Y'all are literally
changing the culture
And that has become such a competitive thing with our players.
And we love that.
Tournament, that's up to 300 points.
Mm.
So that's going to be a game changer.
And up to $1,000.
Up to $1,000 prize. So
Now, are you guys going to teach us there, too, as well, you said, right? Are we going to get a
not at that one. Not at that one.
We'll be too busy.
We'll be too busy.
Please do. Please.
We'll have a sign-up sheet, so
We need volunteers. We're going to have raffles. We're going to have auctions. All these things. So
Media.
I have, of course, sits on the media.
Yes.
So even if you don't realize that would come check it out to see what the environment is like. Another misconception about poker is that seeing that when that wasn't even the goal, not fun.
And you guys be having a great time. You guys have a great time.
We have a blast. So
Yes.
come check it out so you can just see what the environment is like. Play with us on day one that are still playing with us every single day.
They promote us.
And they promote us.
And if there's any venues, there's
For new venues,
absolutely. And us hosting
TVs
games
and everything.
such as poker.
It's just
Please let us know.
And I'm happy you said something about the locations. How many
I
locations are
think
you
Princess
guys
is
at
going to be
right
ready. Make sure you guys
9.
listen, okay?
Okay.
So, all right.
I
What
can't
was
end
like
it without
the moment
if you
where you
guys
guys
can
like
give
realized, oh my gosh,
at
we're
least
at
some words of
9
encouragement
places.
to the next entrepreneur.
Like, yeah, you guys
you
see
could,
the
what would you
growth.
say?
Like, what was that moment? Like, was it at the 5th location, 2nd location, 3rd location? When somebody finally said yes.
For me, it was last month.
okay
It was
to
last
Wow.
month because it was like we were just celebrating our 1-year anniversary, and literally we got 3 locations back to back to back.
But just
And it was locations that sought us out. And one was a referral, and one called us because we had been in one of their other restaurants.
Every day,
So
keep
that-
going.
and it-
Keep
I've been
on
working
pushing.
with our
Keep
man,
on
and
pushing.
it's just like, hey,
I know, and the man be whooping my booty.
right?
Okay? And we ain't here no more. We tired, Grandpa. I love that.
We're so used to it. It's like, okay, we just jumped in. We knew what to do.
Yes.
It was also like, oh shit, we got 9 locations.
Because I don't live. You don't know where it came from, but we ain't going to shout about because we ain't getting paid, okay?
So that was my.
What would you give us? What would you give us, Shell?
I would say
Okay.
to just get started. Like a lot of people just don't start,
and there was
like
steady.
you got just do it.
Just do it.
The only way you fail is by not trying.
All businesses are not going to be
And don't be
Come
afraid
on.
of failure because you're gonna fail.
Come on.
You're gonna fail.
We're going to try a million things. Yeah, you may not. Yeah.
That's how we
we had
learn.
forward.
Yes.
And that's how we learn
relationships
on
good terms.
And how do you end it on good terms? Don't act like you're just going to walk away from that.
No.
How do you end it on good terms? Somebody needs to know.
So just being
You can't stop. Period.
Communication.
All right, you guys, tell us your IG, where everybody can find you, so that we can find you guys and make sure we tap in.
We thank you for the opportunity. And
Absolutely.
maybe they're down the road. And down the road has happened. You know, it didn't happen in
That's
one location,
true.
but they called us.
Yes. Oh my goodness, you guys.
Yes, well, I want
Try
to say
this
Tasha
one.
and
Yes.
Chef, thank you guys so much for sharing your story with us. With Junie BJ, the first official discreet. I feel
And
like
that's
interview.
tough,
I'm not
though.
finding a name for
It's
this. The way I'm
tough.
gonna do that.
And people don't take
But
that
I think you
serious
guys,
either. They
are
have their
making
own
history.
perspectives.
We
Sometimes they
create
get
safe spaces,
mad.
and we all need to be
How do
around
you
safe
handle that
spaces.
when they do
So
get
we
appreciate
just
you?
like,
With
let them
Junie
cool down, that's your
BMJ
perspective,
and
let them
101
chill, or do you
Radio.
just-
Now, before I let
It
you
just
go,
depends.
can we get a
I think all
cheers?
situations are
I don't drink
different.
off my
For
drink.
instance,
Oh, no. Can we get a refill? Yes. Can we get a refill?
And sometimes they'll come back to us.
And
because
cheers. Cheers to you guys. It's a business. Okay. Wow.
Yes.
It's like basketball with the referees. Non-stop.
And she
Yeah.
always tells me I'm an inspiration.
I love it.
Stop.
Sometimes I need
so it gets
her
emotional.
words
Okay.
to get back on as well. So
Being black,
shout out to you. I don't know.
Especially for playing that
Right.
Because come on.
Yeah.
You're the owner.
You're scamming. You're a scammer. That's why I can't play.
That's what they
Because I'm going to feel the same way. Well, then this is funny. This is a good question. A funny question. Who's most likely to throw shade at the poker table but still win?
Out of the two of us,
Yep.
I'm gonna say me.
Yeah.
I was like, she's a trash talker.
She is.
I'm down on that.
When I'm playing, I forget that I'm the owner of the league.
Yeah.
I'll be like, yo.
There's times where she's had to be like,
Bring it
"Friend."
down.
And I love that.
Once I don't have the collar shirt on, it's fair game. So
It's like, relax, girl. It's not that deep.
Yes, it's not. We could make it that deep if you wanted to.
But it does get that deep.
It does.
It does get that serious.
Sure, yeah.
Okay. I have, you guys want to do a cheers? I didn't ask you guys how y'all felt about the drink. I didn't even get a chance to ask y'all about
It
that.
has like a grapefruit type of.
Ooh, if you can name that drink based off of a Royal Queen's Poker, like a piece or anything, what would you name it?
Royal flush.
It does
Ooh,
look like a
Yeah,
royal
it looks like a royal flush.
y'all are nasty. How'd y'all get that?
It does look like a royal flush.
Yeah.
I have another funny question. What's the most outrageous or funniest thing someone has said at you at the poker table? Said to you or at the poker table, either one. And y'all was like, I know you lying.
Mine was, if you ever decide to go back, just keep me in mind. Meaning relationship wise.
No!
That's why we created Royal Queen.
Right.
Yeah. Say that one more time. Say what was the funny thing again. We need that shade.
That's why we created Royal Queen.
Ooh, is that a little shady?
A little bit.
Ah, I like it.
Once
But it's
again,
also a boundary.
It's
a boundary.
and that's something
That's
that I
so
was
funny.
going to talk about was boundaries.
I was gonna get in. We getting in.
Yeah, we definitely, you have to have boundaries in this industry because not only is it a competitive sport, but we're doing the entertainment piece of it. So, you know,
And that's
with
not
all
easy.
entertainment, you're treated sometimes like a bartender.
Ooh,
You know,
yes.
we know bartenders, they put on fantasies for some of their
Strippers,
you know,
too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We love
So
those.
it's almost kind of, it's riding that little edge where you don't want to go too far, but some of them do, and then you have to kind of scale them back, like, ha ha ha, no, let's not disrespect.
Yeah.
So,